There's less than a handful of Republicans in play, said Senator Lindsey Graham, the South Carolina Republican who is lobbying his colleagues to stick with Trump or risk destroying their party. Asked about the GOP senator's assessment that Trump almost certainly won't get convicted, she said, "That's not an unreasonable conclusion, but I just don't know." McConnell himself has privately viewed Trump's handling of the riots with disdain and has told people they amounted to at least an impeachable offense, while even saying the mob was provoked by the former president. A year ago, following a 3-week trial largely drama-free because its end result was never much in doubt, the Senate acquitted Trump of 2 articles of impeachment. Who's in charge? The Constitution calls for the Chief Justice of the U.S. to preside over a presidential impeachment trial, as John Roberts did for Trump's trial last year. Who will defend Trump? Trump hired South Carolina lawyer Butch Bowers, who has worked on high-profile voting and election matters, to be part of his legal team. Will there be witnesses? In last year's Trump trial, the Senate's Republican majority rejected attempts by Democrats to call witnesses to support their case that Trump had abused the power of his office in pressuring Ukraine's president to dig up dirt on Biden, who was then emerging as a likely Trump political challenger. How does the trial start? In Clinton's trial, and Trump's first trial, House managers and the president's defense attorneys each were given up to 24 hours of floor time to make opening arguments, over the course of 4 days in Clinton's case, 3 days in Trump's. As the House prepared to impeach Trump for a second time, Graham released a statement warning that supporting the impeachment of President Trump under these circumstances will do great damage to the institutions of government and could invite further violence at a time the president is calling for calm. And, yes, he was serious.